everybody, welcome back to my channel. I feel like every YouTuber and their mother says that, so I'm like trying to come up with new things to introduce my videos, but until then, hey guys, welcome back. I'm making a tutorial on this burgundy cat eye smoky look today. I think this look is perfect for girls' night, date night. I would say movie night, but I'm like the type of person that wears PJs to the movies. No shame. Without talking your guys' ears off, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, step one. Since we are going in with a deeper color, I'm gonna apply my eyeshadow first before I apply my base. One, to avoid fallout, and two, we don't wanna ruin the cat eye line that we're about to create here. Now, I know that taping your eye doesn't sound appealing, but I promise you it'll make all the difference. All I do is take just like a pinky-sized piece of Scotch tape, and I just like roughly align it with the arch of my brow to the bottom part of my eye, as if I was gonna do like a cat eye look where my wing would go. This tape is honestly so uncomfortable. Next, I'm applying an eyeshadow base. I'm priming my eyes with the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. And to achieve this look, you only need two eyeshadows. They're both Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using the shade Orange Soda for my transition shade, and I'm using Sienna as the whole base burgundy color. So we've already primed our eyes. I'm taking our transition shade, the Orange Soda, but I'm just sloppily applying this to my crease. There's not really a method or a special method that I'm using to apply this. I'm literally just sweeping the color back and forth on my crease. And since I do have hooded eyelids, I like to go right on my crease and a little bit above my crease towards my brow bone. So it creates that depth and illusion that I have. Like, I don't want just my lid to have eyeshadow and then have all this lid to brow space, because that just looks kind of weird. I think all you hooded eye girls out there, you totally know what I'm talking about. So I do apply my transition shades a little closer to the brow bone. Alright, now for the fun part, I'm going to be taking Sienna and applying this all over my lid. I'm not really concentrating on creating the cat eye wing with the eyeshadow yet. I'm just packing the color onto the lid, but I'm really concentrating on applying the color to my lid and just using a patting motion to pack on the color, like literally pack on the color. With darker eyeshadows, I like to start off kind of light-handed and then work my way up to intensify the color, because I don't want to start off with just like, it's easier to add more than to take away. And like I mentioned earlier, I do have hooded eyes, so I focus on my lids first, and then I'll take a fluffy brush with the same burgundy color and I'll kind of blend it up into my crease. And I'll kind of do that with the flat shader brush, is just like kind of pull this color into my crease. It's annoying, like having such hooded eyes. I've got to work with it. And I know I'm not the only one out here suffering, so it's really not even that big of a deal. Now I'm just taking a just a dome-shaped brush and pulling that color past my crease, just like towards my brow bone, and just kind of diluting the color as we go up. Now with that same brush that I used to kind of pull the color up, I'm going to start working on my wing. And this is the great part about the tape, is that you can just kind of apply the shadow. I don't like to go past my brow bone. I don't like to go past my eyebrow when I'm applying this color, so I'll stop right here. Blending that line out so it's not so harsh. Normally I would take just a big fluffy brush to blend everything out, but since I do want to concentrate like that line going from my eyelid to the outside of my eyebrow, I'm just using an angled brush just so I can concentrate the color and blend it and have a little bit more control over where I'm blending the color. And now that our eyeshadow is done, we can remove the tape. I feel like I can actually move my face. Now I'm just moving on to my brows. I just comb through my brows with a spoolie and apply product in the sparse areas. Since my eyebrows are a little darker and more full, I have never got them microbladed. I normally get them threaded, so just having darker hair, I don't like to apply so much product. They are sparse in a lot of areas, as you can see, so I just like to use my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil just to fill in those sparse areas, and I feel like that just really fills my eyebrows in. I was about to say my eyelids. I literally just take my brow pencil and draw hair-like strokes. There's really nothing exciting that I do with my brows. I literally just draw like hair-like strokes, but I like my eyebrows looking more natural. And there's no method like what is that right now, and I just take a spoolie and blend all of that together. I try to avoid putting a lot of product on the front end of my brows because I don't want them to look boxy. I'll go over my brows with a little bit of foundation too. I know that sounds really weird, but it'll help so my brows aren't so dark. But I still feel weird when I just leave my brows looking like this. Let's move on to my favorite part, foundation. My biggest insecurity has always been my skin. It will always be my skin, and making it look really flawless and clear is really important to me. Obviously, as you can see, I suffer from hyperpigmentation, just acne scarring, and it sucks. My skin's really sensitive, it's oily, it's acne prone. It's like the worst skin that you could ever have. And I don't have pimples. Like, I do have texture issues, but it's only from the scar tissue, I guess, kind of messing with the texture of my skin. But having more oily skin, I do always use a mattifying primer. My all-time favorite is the Makeup Forever mattifying primer. I feel like it literally takes all the oil in my face, and once I put it on, it just like holds it all day, and I'm not oily. It doesn't dry me out. It doesn't make me crusty, because I know that some products, like, you'll use them and they're like mattifying or whatever, but they make you feel like really dehydrated, like your skin just feels really tight and dehydrated. I don't have that problem with this. I buy this over and over and over again, and I will continue to buy this over and over and over again. So I just apply this to my nose and just where I need it, wherever it's like super oily. I don't like applying too much makeup product. I don't know, maybe it's because like I'm older now, I don't know. I just don't like to put a lot of product or makeup on my face, like foundation, because I just feel really claustrophobic in a way. Since my skin is super oily and crazy and has a mind of its own, I almost always use a mattifying foundation. I don't do anything special with my foundation. I literally just apply it all over my face with a beauty blender, and I just like how it gives a more natural finish. I don't like to put a lot of the foundation on my under eyes. Like, do I need coverage in my, like, underneath my eyes? Yes, absolutely, but I really depend on my concealer to do that, because I don't like packing on so much product on that area, especially because the skin is lighter on that area, and I feel like the more product I put underneath my eye, the heavier it looks. I don't know if that sounds super crazy or not. I hope it doesn't. I hope it makes sense. Push the foundation up into my hairline because I don't want a line showing where I do and don't have foundation, because that's, you know, we're trying to be catfish right now. We can't show evidence that this isn't the real us, you know what I'm saying? I used to go so ham with the under eye concealer, like so ham with it, but I kind of graduated from that discovering highlighting phase, and I don't really put a lot of highlighter on anymore. Like, I think it looks like a lot, but it's actually really not that much. I'm taking my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. It's just a pinky undertoned translucent powder. You obviously want to use a translucent shade in the areas that you highlighted, or else that kind of defeats the purpose of you highlighting. To set the rest of my face, I'm taking my Urban Decay Naked Skin powder foundation. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, and I'm so sad because this is my holy grail powder. Like, you know how powders make you look really like chalky and cakey and powdery? Like, I don't have that problem with this at all. Now that I have successfully flushed out all the color in my face, I'm gonna bring it back using my Hoola Benefit bronzer. I have to suck in like a fish, and the line that you see when I do suck in like a fish, I like to go a little higher than that, and that's where I start my contour and start bringing back the color, just so it kind of lifts my face up a little bit. And I'm going in my temple, along the hairline of my forehead, and the hairline, just barely. And I don't grab any extra product or anything like that, and I just hit the sides of my nose. I just do this with the product that's already on my brush because I feel like your nose contour should just be lighter than the rest of your bodies, the rest of your cheeks. Now, since I did mention that I do love a strong contour, I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit. I haven't used this thing in a while, so I thought I'd bring it out. I'm just mixing all 3 colors at the bottom to create this weird contour color, whatever. It is more on the red side, so I don't like to apply too much of this, but it does help me define my cheekbones a little better. Looks crazy. And I'm taking a fluffy brush to just blend that line out and up. When I take my brush, I kind of like take my fluffy brush and kind of like squeeze it like this, just slightly, to blend my contour, and I just kind of blend it up. So it's like a fluffy flathead brush. Onto my favorite part, highlight. I'm using Becca's Champagne Pop. Still not over it, still obsessed with it. And I'm just taking that on a e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I think this is for your under eyes maybe, to set it, but I find it's really nice to place the highlight wherever you want it, so that's what I'm using. Whatever, I don't listen to the rules. Did yours shatter? Mine shattered. I'm too lazy to just put alcohol in it and press it down. Too lazy, so I just kind of suffer every time I open it. Right on the high points of my cheekbones is where I'm gonna apply this highlighter. Oh my god, ugh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I feel alive. To finish up the eyes, I'm gonna take a really flat, you can take like an eyeliner brush, and I'm going back in with Sienna, and I'm gonna apply this on my lower lash line. Now that our eyeshadow is all complete, I'm just going to curl my eyelashes and apply false lashes. You can stop at this step and just curl your eyelashes and apply mascara, but I am not gifted with perfect eyelashes, so I gotta fake the funk. So I'm using my Kiss number 11 lashes. They're kind of like demi wispy kind of lashes. I'm going to apply my eyelashes and I will be right back. Alright, and to finish off the look, I'm taking my favorite nude lipstick. It's from Bite Beauty in the shade Honeycomb. I love this. It's like literally your lip color, just better. Alright guys, that does it for this look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I tried to be informative. I hope it was. I hope I helped one of you out. If any of you recreate this look, please tag me at Angie M. Davis. I think it'd be super cool to see what you guys recreate. If you have any more video requests or looks, leave them down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this look, and if you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my blog, www.angiemdavis.com. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Speeding up the heartbeat, banging in my chest when you put